Did you know Michael Jackson once tried to buy the skeleton of the Elephant Man? Yes, the king of pop's life was as legendary as his music. From his lavish spending habits to owning exotic animals, MG lived in a world of luxury that few could ever imagine. His fame and fortune gave him access to the most extravagant lifestyle, filled with opulent mansions, high-end shopping sprees, and rare collectibles. But was his spending a sign of ultimate success or financial recklessness? In this video, we dive deep into the incredible lifestyle of Michael Jackson, exploring his most outrageous purchases, extravagant vacations, and unique habits. Get ready to uncover the mind-blowing reality of how the king of pop spent his millions and why his luxurious lifestyle still fascinates fans worldwide. Neverland Ranch. Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch was more than just a home. It was his personal amusement park, zoo, and fairy tale kingdom. Purchased in 1988 for around $17 million, this 2,700-acre estate in California was designed to be his escape from the pressures of fame. But Jackson didn't stop at just buying the property. He turned it into a full-fledged wonderland, spending over $100 million on renovations. Neverland featured a private amusement park with rides like a Ferris wheel, bumper cars, and a carousel, making it a dream playground for both children and adults. He also built a zoo filled with exotic animals, including elephants, tigers, and a chimpanzee named Bubbles. The estate even had its own train station, themed gardens, and a massive theater. Neverland was a symbol of Jackson's childlike spirit, but it also reflected his need to create a safe haven away from the public eye. Luxury shopping sprees. Michael Jackson was known for his jaw-dropping shopping sprees that could put billionaires to shame. He had a habit of walking into luxury stores and buying everything that caught his eye, often without checking price tags. One of the most famous instances was in a 1999 TV documentary, where he casually spent millions on antiques and artwork within minutes. Jackson's purchases included rare sculptures, gold-plated furniture, and hand-painted porcelain vases, many of which ended up in his lavish homes. His obsession with luxury didn't stop at home decor. He was also a fan of designer clothing, frequently buying custom-made outfits from brands like Givenchy, Versus, and Balmain. His extravagant spending habits, while part of his larger-than-life persona, eventually contributed to his financial troubles. But to Jackson, surrounding himself with beauty and luxury was simply part of who he was. The king of pop's million-dollar wardrobe. Michael Jackson's wardrobe wasn't just about fashion. It was a statement. His iconic outfits, often custom-made with gold, crystals, and military-inspired designs, cost him millions over the years. One of his most expensive outfits was the jewel-encrusted glove, reportedly worth $275,000, which became a signature piece of his look. Jackson's stage costumes were equally extravagant, with designers creating futuristic and royal-themed ensembles that complemented his performances. He also had a fascination with capes, epaulets, and military jackets, often inspired by royalty. Each piece was meticulously crafted with the finest materials, making his wardrobe a collection of wearable art. Jackson's fashion choices weren't just about luxury. They played a crucial role in crafting his enigmatic and unforgettable stage presence, cementing his status as an eternal pop icon. Exotic pets. A private zoo of rare creatures. Owning a chimpanzee named Bubbles was just the beginning of Michael Jackson's obsession with exotic animals. His private zoo at Neverland Ranch housed some of the world's rarest creatures, including elephants gifted by his friend Elizabeth Taylor, tigers named Thriller and Sapu, and even a python called Madonna. Jackson's love for animals was well documented, as he often treated them like family members. He reportedly spent millions caring for them, ensuring they lived in luxury with spacious enclosures, specialized diets, and professional caretakers. His bond with Bubbles was especially famous, as the chimp often accompanied him on tours, dressed in matching outfits. While some saw this as another sign of Jackson's eccentricity, others admired his deep love and compassion for animals, seeing it as part of his attempt to create a world filled with innocence and wonder. The Hyperbaric Chamber. One of the most bizarre rumors about Michael Jackson was his alleged attempt to live forever by sleeping in a hyperbaric oxygen chamber. This futuristic-looking machine, which was said to slow down the aging process, reportedly cost Jackson a fortune. While he later claimed that the photo of him inside the chamber was staged as a publicity stunt, the king of pop was genuinely fascinated by unconventional health practices. He also experimented with oxygen facials and advanced skincare treatments to maintain his youthful appearance. Jackson's dedication to self-preservation was part of his larger-than-life persona, fueling myths about his desire to defy time itself. Whether it was just a rumor or part of his eccentric lifestyle, it remains one of the most talked about aspects of his life. Royal accommodations. Michael Jackson didn't just stay in luxury hotels. He rented entire floors, sometimes even entire buildings, to ensure maximum privacy and security. His hotel stays were often legendary, with demands for gold-plated bathroom fixtures, fresh flowers in every room, and the finest linens available. In some cases, he even had special rooms built to accommodate his unique needs. Whether it was the Waldorf Astoria in New York or the Burj Al Arab in Dubai, Jackson spared no expense when it came to his accommodations. His travels were always accompanied by an entourage, including personal chefs, security teams, and stylists, all adding to the cost of his extravagant lifestyle. For Jackson, these measures weren't just about luxury. They were a necessity to escape the overwhelming public attention that followed him everywhere. The $10 million art collection. Michael Jackson's love for art extended far beyond simple appreciation. He was an avid collector of fine art, reportedly owning pieces worth over $10 million. His collection included works by Norman Rockwell, Renoir, and even Michelangelo-inspired sculptures. He was particularly drawn to images of children, fantasy worlds, and grand historical themes, reflecting his deep connection to innocence and imagination. Many of his pieces were displayed at Neverland Ranch, adding to its whimsical and luxurious atmosphere. Jackson's passion for art wasn't just about investment. It was another way he surrounded himself with beauty and escapism. Even after his passing, his collection remains one of the most valuable among celebrities, proving that his artistic taste was just as legendary as his music. Extravagant cars. Michael Jackson's car collection was as unique as his personality. While he wasn't often seen driving, he owned a fleet of luxurious and customized vehicles, including a Rolls-Royce Phantom covered in 24-karat gold, a stretch Lincoln limousine, and even a Batmobile replica. Each car in his collection reflected his flair for extravagance, with some featuring custom interiors lined with velvet and gold accents. Jackson's love for futuristic and unique designs extended to his vehicles, making them some of the most iconic celebrity-owned cars in history. Even though he preferred being chauffeured, his collection was yet another testament to his love for all things luxurious and one-of-a-kind. His fleet was not just about transportation, but a display of his larger-than-life persona. Every car was a reflection of his artistic vision, capturing the essence of his legendary status in the music industry. Lavish charity donations. Despite his extravagant lifestyle, Michael Jackson was one of the most charitable celebrities in history. He donated over $500 million to various causes throughout his lifetime, supporting children's hospitals, HIV/AIDS research, and humanitarian efforts worldwide. He even established the Heal the World Foundation, which focused on providing aid to underprivileged children. Jackson's generosity was often overshadowed by his eccentricities, but his impact on philanthropy remains one of his greatest legacies. He visited orphanages, funded surgeries for sick children, and regularly contributed to disaster relief efforts. His donations were not just about money. He personally visited and uplifted communities in need, using his global influence to advocate for change. Whether through concerts dedicated to charitable causes or silent contributions, Jackson's dedication to making the world a better place proved that his heart was as grand as his fame, leaving an enduring philanthropic legacy. Private island plans. Michael Jackson once considered buying a private island as his ultimate escape from the world. While he never officially made the purchase, reports suggest he explored options in the Caribbean and the Middle East. Given his love for seclusion and luxury, a private island would have been the perfect addition to his extravagant lifestyle. With Neverland Ranch already serving as his personal paradise, Owning an island would have allowed him even greater privacy away from the media frenzy. Jackson was known to spend time vacationing in secluded resorts and renting out entire properties to maintain his peace. The idea of a private island fit perfectly with his vision of a fairy tale life, away from public scrutiny. While the dream never materialized, it remains a fascinating glimpse into the level of privacy and exclusivity he longed for amid his larger-than-life existence. Michael Jackson's lifestyle was nothing short of legendary, filled with opulence, mystery, and jaw-dropping extravagance. If you found this video helpful and informative, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.
Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks for watching.